See the question. Let V be a finite dimensional vector space over the field F. Let V be an ordered basis for V. So here V is ordered basis for V. So first of all we will select let B is equal to V1, V2 up to Vn be the ordered basis for V. Now we have to prove that a function fi which assigned to each vector in V, that is fi V. So we have to prove that the function which is fi assigned to each vector, that is fi of V, is nothing but the ith coordinate. We know that a coordinate is written by alpha is. So this is our function and we have to prove that this function is linear function. Now as v1, v2, vn are ordered basis for V, so if V is equal to alpha 1 v1 plus alpha 2 v2 plus alpha n vn belongs to V, then by the definition of fi we have fi of V is nothing but alpha parallelly if u is equal to sum beta 1 v1 beta 2 v2 plus beta n vn, this belongs to V, then fi u is equal to beta I. So u v is this and our u is this. Now we have to prove that fi is a linear functional. So to prove that fi is linear functional, we have to prove that fi is linear functional, that is fi alpha u plus beta v is equal to alpha fi u plus beta fi v. So we have to prove this. Now we will take left hand side fi alpha u plus beta v. Fi remain as it is. First of all we will solve this element. So our alpha remain as it is. We have u as beta 1 v1 plus beta 2 v2 plus beta n vn plus beta, our v is nothing but alpha 1 v1 alpha 2 v2 plus alpha n vn. Now from here fi, again I can simplify this. I can write alpha beta 1 v1 alpha beta 2 v2 plus alpha beta n vn plus beta alpha 1 v1 plus beta alpha 2 v2 plus beta alpha n vn. Now from this I can write, so in this we can see that we have two term of v1, two term of v2. So we can write alpha beta 1 beta alpha 1 v1 plus alpha beta 2 beta alpha 2 v2 plus alpha beta n plus beta alpha n vn. Now we know that if we have V as alpha 1 v1 alpha 2 v2 alpha n vn, then fi of V is nothing but alpha I. So here we have alpha I as this. So from this we can see that this is nothing but alpha beta I plus beta alpha I. Alpha remain as it is, and what is our beta I? Beta I is nothing but fiu. fi u. Beta remain as it is, and what is alpha I? Alpha is nothing but fi of v. So we have calculated that fi alpha u plus beta v is nothing but alpha times fi of u plus beta times fi of v, that is fi is a linear functional. Our next definition is a zero functional. Now what is zero functional? So as its name indicate, we can easily understand what is zero functional. Zero functional is nothing but we have, see, let V be a vector space over the field. We have a vector space V over the field F. The function f from V into f is defined by f of u is equal to 0 for all u belongs to V. Then this type of function is called, then f is called zero functional. So as its name indicates, zero functional is nothing but all function whose image is 0. So this is zero functional. Now we have to do one example based on this. So we have example as example, prove that zero functional is linear. Is a linear functional. For solution of this question, let V be a vector space over the field F. Then the zero function, then the zero functional from V into F is defined as f of u is equal to 0 for all u belongs to V, or we can say that f is a mapping from V to F such that f of u is equal to 0. So this mapping is called linear functional. And now here in this question we have to prove that zero functional is also a linear functional. So to prove this, suppose we are considering only two elements, let it be u and v. Now u and v belongs to V. We are selecting these two elements arbitrary, and to prove it linear functional, to be linear, we are selecting any two scalar alpha and beta belongs to V. Now by the definition of linear functional, we can say that if u and v belongs to this V, then obviously it will follow the definition of this function. So if u belongs to this V, then we can say that f of u is equal to 0, and similarly f of v is equal to 0 by the definition of linear functional, zero functional. So these two are elements are 0. Now first of all we have to prove that, see, if we want to prove that alpha u plus beta v is equal to 0, before that we have to show that this elements belongs to V also. So we know that alpha and beta belongs to F and u comma v belongs to V. Here we have V is a vector space. So as V is a vector space, then we know that if V is a vector space, then V itself a subspace of V. Then we can say that alpha u plus beta v also belongs to V. If this belongs to V, then we can say that f of alpha u plus beta v is equal to some 0. since it is our zero functional. So if any elements belongs to V, then its F image is always 0. Now again, this is our left hand side part. Now to prove right hand side, alpha f of u plus beta f of v. See, alpha remain as it is, but we have f of u as 0, so alpha into 0. Again beta remains same, but f of v is 0, so this is what? 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. Now we are getting f of alpha u plus beta v is equal to 0, and we are getting alpha f of u plus beta v is also equal to 0. Therefore we can say that f of alpha u plus beta v is equal to alpha time f of u plus beta f of v for all u comma v belongs to v, and for all alpha beta belongs to field. So from this we can say that zero functional is always a linear functional.